Hi, this is Henry Lee. I'm going to carve this special seal for Shirley. She used to live in Paradise, California, as all you have known in the news last fall. In November, she has lost everything in the campfire there, along with the the whole town was wiped out from the map, actually. So she called me early this week and asking if I can reproduce the name seal she lost. And I asked her if she know which seal it was. And she said no. I said, do you have a painting that has your seal on it? And she said no. All the paintings in her home and in the local business office are burned. So she has nothing absolutely left. So good news is she has settled in a different place and start painting again. And we would like to congratulate Shirley for her artistic rebirth with doing this on internet with all your fellow friends and artists. So I'm going to show this process. I recovered the print that I have kept a finished like a official imprint book, right? So this is my last year's work. A lot of seals to find. Let me see. I think okay here. So this was for Shirley. Shurlea in Chinese, meaning gentle lady or gentle woman. Li means jasmine, so gentle jasmine. That's her name, or refined jasmine, if you will. I also have the digital design. I usually carve it on the computer, and we have several options. So I showed Shirley all the designs I have. This is number one on the left corner, and number two is a negative carving style or yin style. Excuse me. It's a different script called the Great Seal script in yang style or positive style, the yin style of the same design in Greek script, the ancient pictograph. Excuse me. So she's, believe it or not, she has not changed her taste. She didn't remember which style she picked, but she picked the same as she did 1 year ago. So I'm going to reproduce this. As you know, even I have got the same design, I may have some happy accident in the carving process. So hopefully we would make a better one even for her. So this is the seal. Let me just take it off so I can do this alignment. There's a pattern on the corner. Usually, if this has a carving, the eyes, the head should facing the artist. So let me just make this. I use acetone. It's a chemical for nail polish removing. You can find in also paint, art hardware stores for paint removal. So be a little careful. It may hurt your furniture if you do this. Just put some on the back of the imprint, the computer printout. It has to be a laser jet printer, and the stone has to be sanded to remove the wax, if any. So just kind of press, and before it get evaporated, you get a copy, and you can enhance it with a marker pen. It's much easier this way than having to write with a pencil or pen and in mirrored. So I think I can read it. So let's just put this on the clamp. You can hold it in hand. A lot of artists just hold it in hand, but it's easier to show you with this tools. You won't move around. The camera can focus. Okay. I have a mirrored copy next to me, so I can refer to it if I need it. The copy is a little bit smaller than the stone. It doesn't matter. We will just carve out. So she will have the same design exactly as she had last year. It might make the camera shaking, or make you dizzy. I'm sorry. But this is I hope you can feel the chi, the energy I have. Okay, I have to save this. Hello？ 哎，是。好，谢谢，好，谢谢。我大概1个小时以后过来了。好，谢谢。好，拜拜。My computer is ready to pick up. Actually, my wife's computer was done yesterday, so we had to get it repaired. Okay, we'll do the strokes now. Many people may want to learn how to do this. I think there's no certain way exact, how you hold the knife. There are many ways you can watch others do. I just happen to like to hold it like a pencil, like this. So just watch, you will get a feel. And the main thing is to design it. So the design takes most of the time. Carving is not really hard. It's enjoyable, actually. Very enjoyable. But it's kind of harder than you think. This stone is a soup stone, it's a soup stone. There are many kinds. This one is qingtian. It's kind of like a shrine paper in the painting. It's very chipping, so lots of accident could happen. You may notice that I constantly rotate it because the cut has a smooth side. I keep that side along the stroke. The other side chips. So you have to find that. See. Try to follow the pattern, so I can carve all the long strokes in one direction, then the other horizontal strokes maybe. You don't have to follow each stroke, just follow the pattern. I think I made a mistake. There's a confusion of strokes here. It should be straight. I got it leaned, so I maybe have to redo it. See if I can change that. thank Jim and thank everybody for your support. I have to keep concentrate on carving because I almost ruined it. So I'm going to do some fine tuning now. It's about halfway done, so please be patient. I cut. I just can't concentrate sometimes. I cut a stroke again. Okay, let me see. I have to make an imprint, see if we can make it work. Let me just dust it off. I just find this tool is handy. Okay, and let's see. Should have changed to a new ink. Usually we do that in the beginning of New Year, but this one has lasted for many years. It's very dry, supposedly, you know. You need to load the ink in dozens of tabs instead of just pressing one like that. You gently tab it like this. And in the winter, the oil-based ink gets dry, harder. And you blow some moisture and warm up. I don't really touch it. Let's see, for the campfire victim and survivor, Shurlea. For the rebirth of the artist, I think it works. It has a feel like from the fire, you know, the kind of we call it antiquarian look. It looked like it have survived from the fire. You know, just I think I like it. So let me just chip some more the corners and the. Let me see. I just carve it. Maybe you can chip more by chopping it. This in the past create difficulty for the duplicator, you know, to fake. But nowadays we have this Xerox machine, so you can. Well, it's still hard with the hand to reproduce a seal like this, but it's much convenient, right? But this chipping edge is very difficult to reproduce because I do this like randomly. Let's see, I just take the debris off. It's not really doing the things I want. Oh, this one. Let me just stop. use a smaller knife maybe. Oops, it's too sharp. I think the large knife is easier to handle. Let's do another one. I forgot to check if you can see. Okay, getting better. Still too thick on the top. Some extra pixel there. Need to take off. Okay, I'm thinking about if I need to make this corner straight, I'll just leave it. I think it balances it pretty well, the two corners with curved strokes. So I don't have to do that. I think I may break this line. This little square is too square. Just break that, I think. It's supposed to be two stroke not connected. That's about it, I think. Okay, let me go ahead. This kind of seal, you don't have to press really hard. If you want the stroke to be fine, you press less, so you will get a narrower stroke. I want the corner to be rounded like the old TV monitor. Just round it up a little bit. That's about it, I think. Okay, I'm going to make an official stamp in my collection book. I think maybe we just put it next to the one we did for her 1 year ago. So version 1 was Lost in the Fire of Paradise in California last fall, and this one we reproduced it and symbolized the rebirth of the artist. Let's compare the two. This is to warm up. You can give some more moisture to make it less grain. Okay, let's see how it compares to the old one. Rotate a little bit, not too much, otherwise it would be too thick. Oh, I like it. I think I got the energy from the fire. So it gives more emotion than the early design. I wish you can see the difference. The one on the bottom left is the design, the computer design, and the two results. This one is closer. The first one was closer to the graphic design, and this one is more freer with more power, I think. I tried to, just use the chipping side more and more spontaneous to get the feel of the rebirth from the ruins of the, as if you go find, 1,000 years from now, because like I'm an artist, archaeologist, I used to find old seals like from the tombs or from the ruins of towns, and we always have, this kind of rust, because the original Han Dynasty seal always made not on the stone but made of bronze. They all have this kind of rust and old look, so we try to simulate that. Like this seal also. This is a more new look, and this is old look. I really like that. This is for Buddhist monastery. again, I'd like to wish Shirley enjoy her new reborn life in new home and have a very creative and prosperous, productive Chinese New Year of the pig, my birth year. We have many people are watching from different countries. Hi, Jim Paul from Switzerland, finger painter. Yeah. Does the recarving takes longer than the initial first carving? Brenda asked. I don't really have the answer. It could be longer if you want to be very faithful to the original, to reproduce it. So I know that's impossible. So I just, I think I spent the same time maybe. I may find an original carving video. I remember I did the handwriting for Shirley, how to write these two characters in calligraphy, but I didn't remember if I also recorded the early carving video. I will search for it. If I found, I will link to it later. Thank you, Brenda, for your question. Good question. So my answer is depends on if you want to reproduce or recreate. In the mood of recreate, you can do it in the even faster, in the same amount of time. But if you want to reproduce pixel by pixel, it will take longer time. I think this one is a little smaller. Actually, I think it's so more. I don't know. I think the new one I like better. Don't know if you see the difference. Overall, I like the feel of the rebirth. That's our antique look. With the chipping. This is my own seal I did for myself, and this is another one. It's a very old look, and some just it's already personal. Also, you can create your own design like this, and I can do that for you. This is a bicycle logo. And some other Asian language, even English, I can do. This one is for a Japanese or potter, I think. I don't remember. And this is a Japanese lady. Sarah Bulin. This universal love is a mood seal. And you can have your birth year carved like a Ding Mao Ren, the rabbit year man. I can carve seal set, you may say, the pig year man. That's a good idea to do. Some other seals, let me just review all the seals I made last year. This is our Chinese name seal for different artists. This is another person born in the year of the rooster year man or woman. That's another, we call it zodiac symbol seal. It's a kind of mood seal. There is a very special one for a guitar artist. It looks like guitar. Okay, this is for my old classmate in China. This is the white dove. This is for a friend's daughter who is a calligrapher, very good. And this one also for her. This is for a Chinese medicine doctor. traditional Chinese medicine doctor, Xinyuan, the apricot garden, which is traditionally a name for the profession of a Chinese medicine doctor, urban medicine doctor. This is a bamboo symbol. Patient is virtue. Everything, patience is virtue. Someone made this mood seal for himself. I like it. It's Luo Huihai, an artist who also did a tattoo on her arm with the Chinese name. And this is another Japanese name seal. This one is nice. Deer, just in handwriting. If you do this style, you have to use lots of space, not this kind of seal script. I'm having trouble with my computer. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should stop here, and I wish everybody a happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year of the pig as well. And see you next time. Goodbye.